I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences for that.
The internet is absolutely shaken after shocking footage surfaced online, showing a violent confrontation between Iman Shumpert and Aaron. The entire moment was caught on camera, and it's left people stunned and heartbroken, especially since the altercation happened in front of Teyana Taylor's young daughter. The situation quickly spiraled from a tense exchange into a full-blown physical assault. Eyewitnesses say it looked like a scene straight out of a dramatic movie. Something no one expected to see involving these people. In the video, you can clearly see Iman lunging toward Aaron, grabbing him by the collar and then wrapping his hands around his throat. The fight escalated so quickly that security and bystanders had to physically intervene to stop Iman. As soon as the clip hit the internet, social media exploded with reactions. People are in disbelief, asking how things got this far. And most importantly, fans are worried about the emotional toll this is going to take on Teyana's child, who saw everything unfold. Behind this chaos lies a slow-burning tension that's been building between Iman and Aaron for months. According to those close to the family, the conflict started as a subtle dislike, but has now erupted into something uncontrollable. Apparently, Aaron has been growing closer and closer to Teyana's daughter, which is not sitting well with Iman. He reportedly believes that Aaron is stepping over boundaries and trying too hard to become a father figure to his child. What added fuel to the fire was a comment Aaron made recently that Iman found extremely offensive. Things came to a boiling point during a private family gathering where the two men crossed paths. Witnesses say that Iman confronted Aaron and told him to stay away from his daughter. Aaron, not backing down, responded that he's now part of the family and won't be pushed away. The argument became heated fast, and before anyone could defuse it, Iman lost control and launched into physical violence, right there in front of everyone. The leaked footage doesn't hold back in showing how serious this situation got. It starts with Iman shouting loudly, his finger pointed aggressively toward Aaron's face. Aaron can be seen trying to back away, clearly uncomfortable, but it doesn't help. Iman suddenly charges forward, grabs Aaron by the collar, and then goes straight for his throat. People in the background start screaming, and the chaos erupts within seconds. Aaron struggles under Iman's grip, and you can hear someone knocking over a table trying to intervene. What's even more heartbreaking is the sound of a child crying in the background, believed to be Teyana's daughter, who saw it all. The entire atmosphere was filled with fear and confusion as guests scrambled to break up the fight. Several adults finally stepped in and managed to pull Iman off of Aaron. Aaron, visibly shaken, stumbled back while holding his neck. The video cuts off with security rushing in to handle the situation and protect those still in the room. Teyana Taylor, who wasn't initially in the room, is said to be devastated after seeing the video. Those close to her say she couldn't believe what she saw and cried after watching the footage. What's hurting her the most is the fact that her daughter had to witness such a violent and traumatizing event. Teyana has always tried to keep her child away from negativity, and now it feels like that boundary has been shattered. Sources say she feels like this has crossed a line that can't be uncrossed. Some insiders have even revealed that she's seriously considering taking legal action, not just for her daughter's safety, but also to ensure that such incidents never happen again. Teyana is now reportedly thinking about limiting access to her daughter for both men, possibly introducing supervised visits only. While she hasn't made a full public statement, it's clear she's going through an incredibly emotional time. Her fans have flooded her with supportive messages, urging her to do what's best for her and her child. Iman, on the other hand, hasn't publicly explained his actions in full detail yet. But people close to him say he was provoked and that he feels his role as a father is being undermined. According to those sources, Iman claims that Aaron said something during the argument that was not only disrespectful, but unforgivable. Iman reportedly sees himself as defending his child and his fatherhood. Though he does acknowledge that things got out of hand, he also feels like he was pushed beyond his emotional limits. Still, many are questioning whether violence, especially in front of a child, can ever be justified. Iman is reportedly regretting the way things unfolded, but remains wary of Aaron's influence on his daughter. As legal consequences start to loom, Iman might have to face charges for the assault. Some of his fans are still standing by him, calling his reaction the instinctive move of a father protecting his child. But others feel that he lost control and showed poor judgment at the worst possible time. Either way, the viral footage has left a dent in his public image. Aaron, meanwhile, is not staying silent. Sources close to him have confirmed that he is planning to press charges against Iman for what he calls an unprovoked and violent attack. According to Aaron's version of events, he was completely blindsided and had done nothing to initiate the altercation. He claims he has always tried to maintain a calm and respectful presence, especially around Teyana's daughter, and that his only intention has been to support her and offer stability. Aaron believes that Iman is still carrying unresolved resentment and is unwilling to let go of the past, which has now escalated into something both dangerous and destructive. Not long after the video of the incident began circulating online, Aaron posted a vague but emotionally charged message hinting at his state of mind. He wrote about choosing peace over chaos, a comment many interpreted as a jab at Iman's behavior. The statement quickly gained traction, with people reading between the lines and debating what Aaron really meant. Behind the scenes, Aaron Pierre is said to be consulting legal experts and preparing to take the issue to court. His main concern now is the damage the incident may have done to his public image. Known for trying to present himself as a grounded and caring figure, Aaron is clearly worried that being associated with a public brawl could undo all of that. More than just reputation, Aaron is also reportedly considering pushing for increased step-parental rights. He is said to be building a case around the claim that Iman is not a safe or stable influence for the child, using the incident as evidence of his aggressive and potentially harmful behavior. Aaron's stance is firm. He has no intention of stepping away quietly or allowing this situation to fade without consequences. With both men standing their ground and refusing to budge, it's clear that this conflict is far from over and could very well escalate into a full-blown legal battle. The moment the video hit the internet, it spread like wildfire. Within minutes, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram were saturated with clips, reactions, and heated discussions. People were shocked not only by the violence itself, but also by how public and uncontrolled it all was. For some, seeing Iman behave this way was completely unexpected. They expressed disappointment and concern over his apparent lack of self-control. For others, it was not so surprising. They claimed to have seen red flags in his personality and behavior for some time. As usual, the internet quickly split into factions, with fans and followers taking sides and defending their preferred version of the story. Even a few celebrities joined the conversation, offering vague but thoughtful comments on the situation. Some stressed the importance of protecting children from trauma, while others encouraged all involved to prioritize healing and peace over conflict. These posts, while not directly naming Iman or Aaron, were clearly addressing the fallout from the altercation and the ripple effect it's had across the public consciousness. Fans, meanwhile, have largely rallied around Teyana, praising her strength and expressing sympathy for the difficult position she's now in. Many view her as the one caught in the crossfire, forced to manage not only the emotional well-being of her daughter, but also the growing hostility between two people she's deeply connected to. Mental health professionals have also started weighing in warning about the long-term psychological effects such public and volatile incidents can have on a child. The constant tension, the emotional instability, and the public nature of this drama could leave lasting scars. Their comments have added a new layer to the conversation, one that focuses not on who's right or wrong, but on how to protect and heal the child at the center of it all. People aren't just watching this unfold. They're demanding answers, accountability, and most of all, some sort of resolution that prioritizes the well-being of the little girl stuck in the middle of so much chaos. This isn't just a scandal or an internet moment anymore. It's a serious, emotional conflict that's spilling out of private lives and into the public sphere. With legal action looming and emotions running high, the road ahead looks complicated and painful for everyone involved. Looking ahead, the situation may only get more complicated. If Aaron follows through with pressing charges, Iman could face legal consequences that might affect custody and visitation rights. There's a chance that Aaron could be granted some kind of protective order or even legal recognition as a step-parent. On the other side, Teyana may take action of her own to ensure her daughter is kept away from any form of conflict. Family court might need to step in to reevaluate custody arrangements if the violence is considered a serious enough threat. In an effort to make amends, Iman might consider therapy or anger management, especially if he hopes to rebuild trust with his daughter and Teyana. Meanwhile, Aaron may go on a media run to clear his name and gain public sympathy. Teyana, though still quiet, could soon release a public statement to set the record straight. The video might even be used as evidence in a future court case, making it a permanent part of this family drama. All three of them are now under the spotlight, and their every move is being watched. The fight between Iman and Aaron wasn't just unexpected, it was heartbreaking on every level. Watching a grown man physically attack someone, especially in front of a child, is something that sticks with you. The footage has changed how many people view Iman and added fuel to ongoing questions about how blended families handle tension. Teyana is left in the most difficult position, trying to protect her daughter from emotional harm while dealing with two men who are at war. Iman might have felt justified in that moment, but the fallout is heavy and very public. Aaron is fighting back legally and emotionally, determined to prove he belongs in the child's life. Fans are pleading for everyone to think of the child first and stop making her a pawn in their conflict. This drama has gone too far, and the consequences are getting real. What happens next could reshape the entire dynamic of this family. Everyone involved needs to step back, take responsibility, and focus on what matters most: the little girl at the heart of it all. Because this is no longer just about who's right or wrong. It's about healing from something that should have never happened.